Passing Glances is the title. What in the world does that mean? I don't know. Really, there's nothing I can come up with for that one. But we're gonna find out. My name is Steve. This is Solve with Steve. I'm gonna solve this here puzzle. That's my goal. Adam, Wagner, Chandi, Deitmer, they are the constructors. Let's see what you all have created, shall we? Yes, thank you for joining me, everyone. Let's solve this puzzle. Helpful site for DIYer. eHow. Do they still have that? I like that one. Okay. Deliberate and unprovoked. I'm not sure. Showy daisies. I'm not sure. One of the text reaction buttons on them, haha, I think is what it's called, and so on, etc. Something big and rocky with a Space Force base in it. Like Cheyenne Mountain has a Space Force base in it, or that's an Air Force base. That's NORAD. I'm not sure. Cheyenne Mountain, but instead of a mountain, it's something else. New York City has Astor Place. That's a road in the village. A lot of restaurants there. Let's see. Basis for write-off is a tax break. Something's not right there. Okay, let's raise our glasses. A toast. First letter of menorah is a mem. And menorah makes the m sound. So it's not Cheyenne Mountain. It's something else. Maybe this is not Cheyenne. Okay, let's see. This is showy days are oxos, I think. Is that right? Okay. This could be mountain. This could be skull. I'm not sure how you spell skull. But let's see. Okay, noted NSA whistleblower. What's that guy? I can't remember the guy's name. So maybe that's not it. I don't know. Password might be provided with one. Safe? I don't know. Uma Thurman is the actor. Okay. Let's raise our... It's a toast. It's not tax bracket. It's tax something else. Deliberate and unprovoked. Wanton. Wanton something bad. Tax asset? Is that right? Noted asset and say whistleblower. No. Okay. Username and password. There we go. Cheyenne out and something else. Cheyenne. Is there not Oxos? I think it's Oxos. Be possessive is to own something you possess it. Okay, teaming is I'm not sure. Music genre is emo with the tell 'em the reverse mullet. Really, I didn't know that one. That's party in front, business in back. Okay. Let's see, something round and metallic with kanji written on it. Something Japanese. Could have a rebus maybe. Let's see. Advance cautiously, front end first. Nosed forward. Something teaming is abundant. Okay, so this is nosed. Something like that. Disney Snow Queen, let it go. Let it go is Elsa. Something round and metallic. So it's Japanese. Something. Hole for shoelace is an eyelet. Japanese yen. If this is I. Oh, glance, right? The title, Passing Glances, so maybe I. Cheyenne also has the word I in it, so the I, here we go, let's do that again. The I is the rebus, so let's say E-Y-E there. I could draw a little I, maybe we'll see a little I. Maybe it's about Argus is like eyes everywhere, okay. Something, this is a Japanese yen, something round and metallic with kanji written on it. Several characters in nonfiction. The letter N appears 3 times in the word nonfiction. Aha! Something conical is an Erlenmeyer flask. Ooh, science! There we go. Erlenmeyer flask. Yeah, so this is totally Cheyenne. Oh, ox eyes. That's what they are. Okay, so ox and Snowden. Yeah, Edward Snowden. That's the guy's name. Yes, totally. A friend of mine looks like him. How's it going, Drew? Looks a lot like Edward Snowden, but he's not, we think. Okay, yeah, okay. Blank, ideal, I don't know that one. Happy, those are the dwarfs. Oh, those are also adjectives. Happy, dopey, sneezy. Because notice there's no capital letters, so they're not the proper nouns. Okay, to figure out, suss out. I think I sussed out this crossword puzzle, at least the theme. Please rush ASAP. Oh no. And the power just went out. Wow. Okay. So I guess I still have internet. I guess I still have this download. Well, we're going to keep going. But that's why the lighting just changed. All right. One's making outcries would be the umpires. Rep who's not a representative. Rep who's not a representative. Rep who's not a Republican is a blue? No. B. Okay. Oh, it's Dem. I'm doing the across, not the down. Beau Idal. Okay, I guess that's that. Is this still recording? It is, right? Because that's to the hardware. That's local. So the recording is local. I'm guessing that the entire puzzle has been downloaded. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We'll see. Auctioneer's cry, sold! Let's see. Norse mythology, the equivalent of Olympus is Asgard. That's where they live. The pantheon is there. Okay. One going fishing is an angler. Man who wrote songs for Amy Mann is a singer, musician, songwriter, I guess. Need for transfer of power. I don't know. Fortresses are citadels. There we go. Poet Omar Khayyam, Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas, and Thieves Place is a den. Transfer of power. Oh, if you want to transfer power from here to there, you need a power cord. Okay. Some noble women are dames. Homes for hogs, they live in sties. Fast food changes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Let's see. Something pointy grown by Pinocchio is a nose. Oh, something pointy. I don't know. Something about a lie. His nose would grow when he told a lie. Story. Mimic is to ape something. You might get one in a row. Well, duck. Oh, then eider is a duck, but that's 5 letters. It's a 6-letter. Or maybe an 8-letter word for duck that you get in a row. Or maybe an argument and a row. Okay, really tipsy is... I'm not sure. Okay, so weird. I don't know. First name and country could be Beyonce doesn't fit. Let's see. I don't know. Luke doesn't fit. Let's see. Make easier to swallow. Morgan. Could be Morgan. He's a big deal nowadays. Make easier to swallow. Sugar coat. I don't know. Wedge placed next to a wheel is not a shim. It's a, oh shoot, those are, the block. Let's see. Island by another name. I don't know. Sherlock's younger sister is Enola Holmes. Never seen that, but I've known her from Crosswords. Let's see. Like the Rio de la Plata is wider, calmer than the Amazon. I don't know. Make easier to swallow is to... Sugarcoat is to... I'm not sure what I have down here. Contributes is gives, is donates, is... First name and country. Alanis is not a country singer. Glenda. Glenda? I don't know. So weird. I don't know. Really tipsy is pickled. If somebody's really drunk, are they pickled? I've never heard that one, but okay. Something pointy is like I go there. Could I go there? Could I go there? Could I go there? Doclabai? I don't know. Something pointy going by Pinocchio. Contributes is adds. I might add that. So this is, where's I going here? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You might get one in a row. I don't know. First name and country. I want that to be Glenda. Or Glinda. But I don't know a singer by that name, but it seems like it fits. So weird. That's odd. How odd. Okay, what do we have here? Island by another name. Oh, Hawkeye. Right? That's, I didn't know that islands are called Hawkeyes, but if you go to Iowa, University of Iowa, you are the Hawkeyes. So, I go, what do we have here? You might get one in a row. Oh, it might get punched in the eye. Shania Twain. They're chalks, not blocks. Those are also blocks. Maybe not. Okay, so Shania Twain is the country singer. And so you might get a shiner in a fight. Somebody punches you, you get a black eye. Donkey ears. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Okay. And the Rio de la Plata is wider than the Amazon. And you chew your food to make it easier to swallow. Of course. Let's see. Upgraded with new machinery is retooled. There we go. Now we're rolling again. Republican Politico Haley. Nikki Haley. Haley is the last name. Nikki Haley. What is she now? She was UN ambassador. I think she still is. I'm not quite sure. She was governor of South Carolina. Let's see. Homes for Hogstad. Approves okays. A corner piece is a nook. No, a book. Archer's protection is an ankle guard. Ankle, yeah. No, it's a wrist thing. Don't wear ankle, son. Armor. Corner piece in chest is a rook. This is an armor something. Archer's protection. Arm guard. Arm. That's what you wear on your wrist when you go archery. Okay, so the fins from the arrow things. What are they called? Feathers. All right, Spanish interjection. Oye, listen up. Novels, James A.G. Oh, what do we have? Something about my eye. What's this going to be? Children's game phrase. It should start. I spy with my little eye. Something that starts with the letter whatever. I spy with my little eye. So there's a little. Oh, you're seeing something with a little eye. Oh, because these are descriptions. I spy with my little eye something big and rocky with a space on it. I spy with my little eye something pointy. Oh, that's why it's something, because that's what you say. You describe. We always said something that begins with the letter whatever, but I guess that's not a rule. Maybe that's just that we played something conical and accounts for that. Well, except for the top, right? Because that's where you put the good thing about an Erlenmeyer flask is that it can be stoppered, right? That's why you use it. It's one of the reasons. So it's conical until the top. There we go. All right. Brendan Fraser of The Mummy and Ballad is, I don't know. Held in Check, I don't know, is at bay. Someone is held in check, they're at bay. Tired is, I'm not sure. Newswoman is Kate Phillips, I don't know that one. Katie? No, it's Katie Tour. Let's see, Rundown is Ratty. Newswoman Phillips, Kylo Phillips? I don't know. Many hang out in Boys Town. Chicago is the YMCA, right? I don't know. In the style of is a la Kyra? Is the gay bar? Oh, Boys Town is that the gay section? Oh, that was in a Crossword before. That's why it's called Boys Town, because it's like the okay, here we go. Tired is still, yeah, that works. I totally remember that. Okay, Ballad is Lay? That doesn't seem right. Rundown is Ratty. Is it a man bar? No. Huh. Okay, if I don't get the happy music to play, I'm coming back for this one. All right. Fundraising Fete is a gala. Smash to smithereens, I'm not sure. Common remote batteries are double A's. Big remote if you use double A's. Let's see. Smash to smithereens to atomize. Oh, wow, that's really small. Atoms are as the smallest smithereens as they get. I want to check that time it is. Okay, I know I have to leave soon. That's okay. That group is them. And the clock in the room isn't working. So, it stopped because the power's out. A mega store. Oh, the hoard. Oh, two mega store to store everything in your house. All right, here we go. Cheese typically wrapped in paraffin is Edam or Edam, right? Nowhere close is afar. Ready to eat is rare. Slightly open is ajar. And lips has two of these. Foci. Math. They're not one center, but two. This is emoji something here. Something yellow and happy is a smiley emoji. There is our, whoops. Here it is. There is our rebus smiley emoji. Oops, smiley emoji. Shakespeare poetry reason eye of newt and tongue of frog of dog. Out of decades, I'm not sure. This is a zoo has moving exhibits. Out of touch for decades. Lost outdoor event with costumes is Ren Fair with a silent E, so it's Ren Fair. Venice has, I don't know the name of the bridge. Out of touch for decades is Long Gone. Elect to is Opt to, so it's long lost, not long gone. This is long lost. Oops, long lost. There we go. Express Amtrak, the Acela Amtrak train goes from Boston to Washington D.C. with a few stops in a lot less time than it could. If you take the local, a lot more time than if we had true high-speed rail in this country, but that's fine. Herb with brown butter. How about sage in sauces? Crispy tortilla-based options are tostadas. Yum. Jargon suffix is ease. Let's see. Hold up. What's the snag? Radiohead's first album. I don't know. It's not Yoda. That would be like that's a big a Weird Al song. Let's see. Onion-like vegetables are leeks. I don't know the name of Radiohead's first album. I'm sure some people are disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I'm a loser. I don't belong here. What can I tell you? That's the only Radiohead song I know by name that's Radiohead. Ready to eat is ripe. No cap. A locale for a Snapple fact. Yes, they put facts on the inside of the cap. Is it Coda? Let's see. Something long and painted on the highway is something of the lane. The high occupancy lane, yellow lane. A wide yellow lane. No, it would have to be, just kidding, have to be here for the E, and then YE, and then yellow lane. Okay, is that right? Let's see. Lop-eared, that's a phrase. Venice has the Rialto Bridge, okay. Final Four event is the semi-final of the semis. Whoops, here we go. Ridiculous. My eye. Huh. Oh, this is, S-E-M-I. Yes, so ridiculous is my eye is something you might say. One of the Jacksons, Latoya would be one of the Jacksons. Let's see, bit of blue on a map of Scotland is a loch. Loch Ness, Loch Lomond. Otherworldly glow is an aura. They're bodies of water. That's why they're blue on the map. Excellent in 1990 slang. So rad doesn't. Oh, fat. Pretty hot and tempting, or just fat. Let's see. Pungent is acrid. I think that was a backgronym. It didn't really stand for that, and then people decided it stood for that. I'm not quite sure. What kind of lane do we have here? A 4-lane? No. Let's see. What kind of I lane? Greeting with the hands is a dap. Double yellow line. Not a double yellow lane. It's double yellow line. So this is Kida. All right, what do we have here? Timeless is age-old, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. I never liked that line. Song as old as rhyme. It's such a forced rhyme. Okay, at all with the least bit is at all. Dag Hammarskjöld, posthumous winner, who's the UN Secretary General, was the first one, maybe? I think. And one of them. Can you believe it? It's a lie. Can you believe it? I don't know. Per diem is the phrase. Every day you get your money per diem, right? Can you believe it is an ism, something you believe in. Something soft and melty in a black tub. Ice cream. Some sort of ice cream in a black tub. Breyer's ice cream? It fits. Oops, BR, that's not a thing. Here, BR, and then we have EYERS. Yes, that totally fits. Okay, it comes in a black tub, huh? Does it? I'm going to have to go get some and see. Sword who won't heed the advice, don't look down. I'm not sure. A snob, because they look down on you. That's a good clever clue. Word has it, I hear. Let's see. Sleep informally is shut-eye. Yes, there we go. What about une côte? That means coast, so this is la mer, means the sea. In Francais, way around, I don't know. Take that, loser. That was not nice. Advanced cautiously nosed it? I think nosed it. An eyelet is what you put the shoelace in. I think that's what I started to figure this thing out. Okay, to tolerate is to abide. The dude abides. Take that, loser. I win or I won. It's one of those. Is this Newman? Alfred E. Newman, the mascot of Mad Magazine. Very good. Location marker on a map app is the pin. So it's I win. Take that, loser. I win. A way around is a bypass. Oates, is that like Hall & Oates? Hall's music partner. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll cheer you up. Whoa, here she comes. Here she comes. She's a man-eater. Okay, here we go. A certain water hazard is a leak, a drain. I don't know, the ocean. Long-running jump with Olivia Benson is gung gung. Sorry, gung gung is Law & Order SVU. Topsy-turviness is havoc. It's a shoal. If you're in the water, you don't want your ship to run aground on the shoal where it's like a sandbar, but not. Diaphanous is sheer. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between a shoal and a sandbar. Let's see. To turn in is to scoop in. I'm not sure. But Vacillator's confession is I lied. No. Vacillator, I changed my mind. I don't know. GI Grub is a meal ready to eat. MRI. I'm not sure. I'm changing my mind. To turn in is to screw in, maybe. You like screw in a light bulb, you are turning it. I've never heard of that called turning in. Turn in a light bulb? I'm not sure. Something feathery, sipping on nectar. Some sort of a bird. I don't know. Single facial feature is a unibrow. New home for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, South Philadelphia, born and raised. Okay. I'm not going to do the whole rap. Let's see, down, because I don't remember it. It's up against South Philadelphia, born and raised. Let's see, down in the dumps. I know I'm a Gen X is looking on me with shame. Younger Gen X, younger half of Gen X. That was a little bit, okay. A funerary shroud, I don't know. Oh, man, I'm sorry, everyone. Transportation centers are hubs. You might have tuned in just to see me rap the Fresh Prince intro. And I didn't really watch it that much. I'm familiar with it enough, but I didn't watch it enough to... all right, slightly outdo is to one up. You only beat me by one, so it's a slightly. Brand of wafer is Nilla. Maybe I'll have some to celebrate. Scrutinize, I'm not quite sure. Animated Daughter of King Triton is Ariel. 2 Disney movies in one. Vacillator, I'm sore? I'm torn, is what the Vacillator would say. A sullen, you are down in the dumps. Which is a honey eater. Something, I've never heard of that, but hey, I know it's got to have EYE and there's only one square left. And scrutinize is to eyeball, and a funerary shroud is a paw, and yeah! Do. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the font on this. because I'm not getting, I guess this updates that, look at that. That's not what we're used to seeing. So I wonder, do the eyes turn into eyes if you are doing this online for real? I don't know. That's very interesting. So I'm not going to search for anything because I have no internet because the power went out. But hey, I still got enough battery to do this. So the theme, in case you missed it, so the title, right, passing glances, and so the word eye is we're passing the word I. That's what that is. The word I is rebus. So we have Cheyenne Mountain and ox eyes are here. We have donkey ears and Hawkeye is there. We have Erlenmeyer flask and Popeyes is there. We have a Japanese yen as opposed to all those other yen. I don't know. Are there any other yen? I would look it up, but I can't. So that may be redundant. Doesn't matter. It works. And an eyelet. We have the reveal our eye spy with my little eye. We have a smiley emoji and eye of newt. Let's see, we have Briar's ice cream and shut eye. We have a honey eater and eyeball. We have a double yellow line and my eye. So 16 words or phrases with the phrase, with the letters E-Y-E. In some cases, it's the word I. Now, wait a second. It looks like in all of the downs, is it the word I? Eye of newt. My eye, eyeball. That's pretty clever. Shut eye. It looks like in all of the downs, it's the word eye. Eyelet. Yup. Ox eyes is looks like an ox's eye. Popeyes and Hawkeye. Now Hawkeye, I guess, looks like the eye of a hawk. Popeyes, that's the character's name, or it's a person's name, but does it mean like you got popped in an eye? I think it does. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm going to give you credit that all of the downs, it's actually like the thing, the eye that we're looking at. But all of the acrosses, it's the letters E-Y-E in some order. Cheyenne, it just happens to be in the word donkey, E-Y, and then E for ears. Erlenmeyer flask gets in the middle of the word Japanese, ends in E, and then Y-E, and that's pretty good. Smiley, E-Y, and then E starts the emoji. Briars is in the middle of the name. Honey, E-Y, and then E starts. So in many cases, double E and then Y-E. In many cases, the word is split over the I, but in no time in any of the acrosses, it doesn't represent an I. It's just the letters E-Y-E. That's pretty clever. I gotta hand it. That's an extra little layer there. And I'm quite impressed, and I'm going to conclude on that note and say thank everyone for being a part of this. Who needs power, right? I'm sort of like devilishly lit right now, and that's okay. But I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching this, and I will see you in the future. Bye-bye.